Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us.
Hello everyone. Today we have with us Mr. Lakshmi Kanth, a seasoned professional with over 18 years of experience in credit and risk management with a proven track record of accomplishment in the housing finance industry. He is a chartered financial analyst with an MBA in finance and a BCom in computers. He has worked in senior capacities across various sectors including IIFL, Karvi Financial Services Ltd, and presently working as Vice President Credit Risk at IKF Home Finance Ltd. We seek your guidance to learn more about the subject and share your experiences with our viewers. We welcome you to this expert interview series, sir, and hope you have a good time with us today.
Yeah, thank you, Tanmay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for being here. So, let me start from the first question, sir. What inspired you to pursue a career in credit and risk management?
Yeah, Tanmay, I have always been passionate about the finance field and helping people to take more informed decision in the financial decision. So after completing of my education in finance, I started my career in the banking industry. I discovered myself the credit and risk management field where we can a lot. Also, I gained more experience in credit underwriting of secured unsecured loan. So I realized how critical this field and ensuring financial industry, financial stability for the both the business and the borrowers or whoever they're coming for the loan. So what inspired me is the most of in this field the constant challenges are analyzing the data, assessing the risk, or maybe you can consider making informed decisions. It is a consistently evolving the field of the new technologies and techniques we are using while doing the underwriting of the borrower's proposal, which I find exciting. I also enjoy the satisfaction of helping the clients, maybe whoever coming for the loan, managing their financial risk effectively, and maybe seeing the positive impact on my work, how their business and the leaves are growing in terms of taking the home loan or in terms of business expansion loan or anything. So over the years I've grown in my skills and knowledge in credit risk management. I'm excited to continue to contribute my expertise in this field.
That's amazing, sir. That's amazing. Let me ask you one the follow-up question for this. That what does a day look like in your life in general?
So, general, a day in life of a credit manager, the credit underwriter who is having the experience, or maybe the person, maybe the higher level position, or maybe the ground level credit people. So you can consider the lot of analysis I've already told in my the previous question. So what we can take the most the what we can say, the credit underwrite, the first job is the selection of the customer, decision making. In the morning, the any credit people, I usually start the reviewing of new loan applications, have come to whatever the files logged in the day before yesterday or the over the night, whatever the files logged in. The person the credit underwrite, first of all he will look at maybe myself, I will look at the looking at the borrower's credit history or the financial statements, or maybe the collateral what they are offering as a the security. I will then determine whether the borrower is eligible or the borrower meets our requirement while doing the underwriting of the case. So I will, if the borrower is suits as per our requirement of the policy or the guidelines, I will recommend the proposal for either approval or maybe the decline the proposal. This is the one thing the credit underwriter must supposed to do in a life. The second thing, throughout the day, we also be communicating with other members like lending teams, maybe the sales team, business team, or operation team, the loan officers, customers, bureaus, vendors, maybe inter-department employees, intra-department, everyone we have to communicate. So in terms of the our existing portfolio, the behavior, the portfolio managers we need to discuss. We need to discuss about the issues may have arisen in our existing loans. Maybe what we have given the loans may not be all the loans pay the EMI on time. Maybe they will bounce, or maybe the delinquent. We should understand why the borrowers are bouncing. We have to understand why the guy is not able to make the payment. Why at the time of credit underwriting, the due diligence, the guy is good. Then why not the guy is not making? That is the learning we have to do it from the our existing portfolio. This could involve the lot of evaluating or maybe credit worthiness of the borrower. This will use it for the future underwriting purpose.
Okay.
That is also we need to do the regular communication with the other team members. In addition to this task, I also spend significant amount of my time reviewing of market and industry trends to stay up to date, because if you can see the underwriting model before COVID and after COVID, there is a lot of changes evolve. So we should always the up to date with the market. So we should always what is the industry practice, the lending practice, and what are the guidelines we should follow, what are the regulations for giving the loan. This ensure I make informed decision that always align to the companies and risk management policies. Overall, my job in terms of the day life, you can consider careful analysis of attention in detail, but I find rewarding to help borrowers access the financial help they need, while also protecting our company's bottom line, because we are the person who will give you that the loans to the borrowers. It will give the profit to the company. So I feel I'm very happy to work as a credit underwriter, and I'm always busy with my daily life with all these activities.
Yes, it
Hope
that
this
does.
question is answered your question.
Yes, it does look like a busy life, sir. You mentioned something about changes in the industry happening and staying up to date. So I would like to ask you that how do you stay up to date with the changes in the industry and adjust your risk management strategies accordingly?
Yeah, this is the critical important thing for any underwriter should up to date with the industry. Staying up to date with the industry changes in a crucial for effective risk management. To keep myself informed, I regularly attend industry conferences or maybe webinars or maybe workshops, and I also subscribe some the relevant industry publications or newsletters. You can take anything. So maybe you can take as the social media network in the LinkedIn or any other related stuff. Sometimes YouTube also.
Hmm.
Additionally, I network with the other professionals in the industry and the participate in the online forums and discussion groups.
Hmm.
So when it comes to adjusting risk, when it comes to adjusting the risk management strategies, I believe in being proactive rather than the reactive, because we are into the risk and the credit. We should have be proactive and rather than the reactive. I regularly review our existing strategies and analyze the new developments or maybe changes in the industry that may impact our the business or policy guidelines. So overall, I believe that staying informed and being proactive are key to effective risk management, and I am committed to continuously learning and adapting new changes in the industry to ensure that we are what we can say well positioned and to manage the any risk that may arise in the industry. So up to date industry is the most important for the any credit underwriter is required, as per that is my point of view.
Makes sense, sir. Basically, I would like to ask you that what is your approach to managing a team of credit analysts and risk managers, and how do you ensure that everyone is working efficiently and effectively, just
Yeah.
the way you do?
Yeah, this is a great question. As someone with 18 years, I will tell you about myself
Yeah.
only. As a someone with 18 years of underwriting experience, you likely have to develop a solid approach for managing a team. Everyone is a there is a different kind of experience or the handling the team. So my approach is to managing a team of credit analysis or the risk manager is several principles I will apply
Hmm.
that maybe the team proven effective in my years of experience in the industry. The first and foremost, I believe in the open communication and transparency. So I make sure to keep my team informed for all the relevant information, whatever the changes in the industry or whatever the changes in the policy process, everything my team should be aware of that the process, including the company's goals, expectations, or any changes in the policy procedure, whatever you can consider. I encourage my team to ask questions and provide feedback so we can work together to achieve our objectives. If they didn't ask, I shouldn't know what is their problem. Or also, if I am only the telling, they are not raising. This is the one-way communication. So always should be the two-way communication. We should have the open communication with our the team. The
Hmm.
first is the first and most important thing. The second thing, I always believe in setting clear expectation and goals to each team member, because the I will tell you the communication is the one thing. The second thing, what I want from the person. So the person, whatever the position, the credit underwriter, he should know what is the expectation from him to provide the company's goals. So this includes the maybe you can consider as establishing performance or metrics, or maybe providing regular feedback on the progress, how the guy is working. I encourage my team to take ownership of their work, and what we can say, you they can excellence in their what they are doing. So if they are taking the ownership, they can do whatever they the supposed to do, they can do the excellent. So otherwise they will not do whatever we want as per the company expectation. I believe that this is the approach we help us to keep everyone motivated and focused to achieving their objectives, or maybe the KRA you can consider. So another key component of my approach is to provide regular training and development opportunity for my team. So as a lending industry evolves, it is most important for our team members are up to date with the latest best practices in the regulatory requirements. So if we are at the old system, the traditional underwriting model, we are not ready to up to date with the market standards, we will not survive, we will not sustain in the market. So everything we should be up to date, and also we need to give the training to our team. Then only they will increase their productivity, or the performance will increase. I
Hmm.
work with each team member to identify their the strength and the areas of our improvement, because every person has their strength. I will check whether the guy is having understanding capability, or the guy is understanding the some people will understand one point is very quickly, and some people will not understand the same thing. So I will understand the strength and weakness of the each and every people, and I will give you that this area you should improve. And then provide the them targeted training and support to help in the achieving their goals. So that is this, the training and development basically will give them to improve their productivity, or maybe you can consider the proficiency, or anything, it will increase. I also ensure that everyone is working with efficiently and effectively. So the combination of regular check-ins, or data analysis, or maybe the collaboration, I set up regular team meetings and reviews. So the communications we are giving, I'm training, I'm giving. So expectation giving, but I should know what is my team doing. So the regular interviews and meetings I have to give. Otherwise, once in month if we ask, they will not perform. So regular we have to do. We need to check their progress and identify any areas where they need to improve their adjust their approach, or they want to change their strategy, or they want to change their process. Everything we have to do for that regular review only we can able to do it. So overall my approach to managing a team credit risk, or the credit analysis, or credit under as a risk manager, is focused on open communication, clear expectation, ongoing training and development, and collaboration, whatever you can say, and finally monthly the regular reviews with your team. So if you follow these things, I think they can achieve their goals and provide possible whatever their best performance they can do.
Hmm. That's an amazing way of managing the team, sir. So thank you for that. Uh, I would like to ask you the next question. You also mentioned in the previous question about data and how you will be using data to improve the team efficiency. Also, I would like to ask you, what other role do you believe technology and data analytics play in credit and risk management, and how do you leverage these tools to make more informed decisions?
So nowadays technology and data analytics have become increasingly important in credit and risk management in recent years. You can see the most post covid a lot of involvement in technology as there is.
Hmm.
With the rise of digitalization, lenders have accessed more data than ever before. I think post covid we are everyone is doing the technology based underwriting. and this data can be leveraged to make more informed lending decisions. Okay, so I've seen in my 18 years of underwriting experience, I have, you can say, what we can say, how technology and data analysis have transformed in the lending landscape. By using advanced algorithms and maybe machine learning models, maybe nowadays with the lenders can take easily analyzing the large amount of data and identifying the potential borrowers or patterns they are identifying. So whereas during my initial career starting time, we don't have any this much of facilities. So the previously what we are very difficult to maybe impossible to detect the whatever the future delinquent borrower. But with this the lenders now, maybe underwriters, that more accurately assess the credit risk and make better informed decisions because of the technology. So one way I leverage technology and data analytics in my work, it's by using the credit scoring models. So earlier we don't have the credit scoring model, or maybe the limited data we have. So the scoring is depend on the existing information, not on the existing complete information about the borrower. These models take into the account a wide range of data points, including the credit history, sorry, income, a debt to income ratio. Other factors are maybe you can consider as a geographic, social networking, or maybe how the borrower getting the messages in the messages reading also. Nowadays technology providing the credit the borrower's behavior also. Some psychometric questions are taking based upon that they will predict the borrower, maybe in future he will delinquent for the new to credit borrowers. So by using these models, lenders can more accurately access the credit risk and make more informed decisions. So another way that I use technology and data analytics by analyzing the performance of past loans. Maybe that is also first part, the credit underwriter who should do. So one thing is that appraising the proposal. Second one is that analyzing of performance of existing loans what we have given. By looking on the data, the default rates, or maybe the bounce rate or delinquency rate, or maybe other factors, I can identify the pattern and trend that can help me to make what we can have more informed lending decisions in the future. So suppose fund for a particular type of borrowers, or maybe the particular type of segment or particular location, they're more trend to delinquent, or the particular segment is not working, performing, not performing well, so they are tend to delinquent. That the data trends I can get it from the use of the technology. If I notice that loan made to the individual with a certain credit score and tend to have a higher default rate, I can adjust my lending criteria to avoid this higher risk borrowers. So I can say one thing: overall, technology and data analytics play the critical role in credit and risk management, and I believe that they will only become more important in the years ahead. What we can say, as a lender or maybe as a good credit underwriter, staying up to date with the technology and industry trends, the more they can take more informed decisions.
Makes sense, sir. Makes sense. Sir, what according to you are the five most important skills for freshers to become successful in the field of credit and risk management?
Yeah, so but it is not five, it's a lot of there, but I can tell you, I can suggest the most five important essential skills for a fresher looking for succeed in our the field of credit and risk management. The first thing, I already repeatedly telling the same thing: strong analytical skills. So credit and risk management involve analyzing the large amount of data to make informed decisions. Fresher should have a good understanding of financial statements, cash flows, and other relevant financial terminology or metrics to evaluate the credit underwriting and risk management. So this is what first far most important for the good credit underwriter should have. The second one is that any credit underwriter should have attention to detail. So credit and risk management required the lot of attention to detail to ensure accurate and comprehensive analysis. Fresher should have a keen eye on the detail, and they can able to identify the potential red flags or maybe the errors that may impact in the lending decisions. While we are going to the customer's place, borrower place, the person whoever doing the underwriting, they should capture everything in their mind. They should understand. So why the guy is kept, he confirmed one thing, but whereas the actual practice is doing another thing. He should keep everything. So he should have the attention in detail. He can able to take the information. The third one, you can say effective communication, because the part of job. So they should have the regular interacting with the other players, or maybe they should have the excellent communication skills to effectively convey their analysis and recommendation to senior management, or maybe other stakeholders, or maybe the customers, or maybe other department or regulator. They should able to clearly articulate their maybe the complex financial concepts, or maybe insights, or maybe how they have assessed the borrower, on what basis they are recommending the borrower for approval. Everything they should effectively communicate. Otherwise, if they are understood about the borrower's profile and they're not able to communicate with the senior management, it will not process. So the far most important third one is that communication skills is the most important one. The fourth one, nowadays is a competitive world. We have to manage time. Time management is the most critical as per my point of view. Risk and credit management involves handling of multiple files or multiple tasks simultaneously, meeting with whatever the deadlines like month ends or maybe year ends. We have to meet our deadlines, whatever the month end pressures, everything we have to handle. So the fresher should have excellent time management skills to prioritize tasks, because the time management, everyone will say time management skills it is required, but how to manage time. So first they should do the prioritize the task, what is the first important, and second what is that they should prioritize the task, the list of the activities what they supposed to do. Second, the manage their workload efficiently. Suppose I shouldn't take complete work on me, I have to delegate some work to others, I seek some help from the others, so that we can manage the time efficiently and ensure timely completion of that the file sanctioning or process, or you can consider as assignments, everything we can do it on time. uh, Final, adaptability and flexibility, you can consider. The financial landscape is constantly changing, and freshers in credit and risk management, they should able to adapt new regulations, trend, emerging risks, or they should understand the guidelines, everything, whatever the lot of guidelines given by the RBI, NHB, and other things. They should follow those regulations. They should open to learn. First of all, they open to learn and updating themselves, they're increasing their skills or knowledge, or stay up to date with their field. So these are the five most important things they should learn. So by developing these skills, the freshers can become successful in the field of credit and risk management. They can also continue to build their skills throughout their career, become the more effective and efficient in their roles. That's what I can suggest.
Hmm, that makes sense. That's an amazing answer. So we'll go towards our last question of the day. Which is that one quotation that you live by in your life?
Yeah. This is also a good question. Okay. Throughout of my 18 years of experience in secured and unsecured lending, maybe credit underwriting, I believe always, I can get, believed in being proactive rather than reactive. I already told you, being proactive rather than reactive is a good term for the credit underwriter. This means that I strive to identify potential risk and take steps to mitigate them before they become larger problems.
Hmm, that's an amazing thought, sir. I think it works for a lot of many other professions, not just credit underwriter. But thank you for explaining this in a nice, concise manner. Sir, I think that is the end of our questions for today. And thank you so much for being here. Your experience, your knowledge is really valuable to us and our viewers. And I hope the people who will be watching this video did take a lot of takeaways from this, because there are a lot of good lessons in this video. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for being here with us today, sir, and I hope you have a
Thank you,
good day.
Tanvi.
Yeah, I hope you have a
Thank
good
you
day.
very much giving this opportunity for me.
Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us.